Wednesday morning. It's 11 o'clock. It is November 3rd. My name is Deanna, and I am streaming about Humboldt County, for Humboldt County, to Humboldt County, and anyone else who cares. Today, I want to talk about a couple things that have been going on in the big network of people that I'm involved with. And a few of the things are money, health, and wellness. And there's a lot of things happening right now where people are stepping up to the plate and helping with money. They're helping people in really big ways. There's a couple of situations that have been going on, and people have had really big bills. Like our friend Shane with Liberty Warrior Nation had an $85,000 airlift bill that's been paid in full. Hello, my friend. And also our friend Hawks Mustard Seed up in Oregon got the shiest from PG&E, as we also recently did, but not as big as he did. He got a very whopping bill of $22,000, and somebody came in and dropped $10,000 down as part of his bill. PG&E tried to stick him for $60,000 at first, but then he talked him down to, "Hi there, honey. Hey, I was watching. Oh, I'm glad you came on. I watched that biker guy's interview, Travis, with the Dr. Campbell. I mean, I almost started crying because it's so sad. He's such a nice guy, and his story was just like, here he was, this super healthy kid, and he can't even do an email or read a book without his heart going up, and he's got diagnosed with myocarditis. And I didn't finish it, but I was eating breakfast with my husband, and I just got to the part where he started talking about what he's been taking. And I do have. Hi there, we the people. Good to see you. I do have some pine needle oil, and I have I infused some dandelion leaf and root myself. I bought from the herb store, and I also got some star anise because that's what I heard certain doctors mention is a good thing to make. And so anybody that would need that or and want that, I'll get it to you. And even if you can't, we don't even have a store. So we're just like giving away medicine out of Humboldt County that we can help people with. That's because from the beginning, Stand Up Humboldt is a very fluid, moving thing. It's just been a few people. Hi, Monty. Good day, whatever it is where you're at. It's morning here, so you're in Kansas. It's 1 o'clock over there, isn't it, friend? So it's been very fluid. Most people know it's been mostly me in Stand Up Humboldt. There is Elaine, is Christina and Christine, and there's Sarah and her whole family. There are a lot of people that are in it, and it's been fluid because I went from the legal thing now to more the lawful thing. And a lot of people don't understand that's kind of not this. It's not the same thing. It sounds like it's the same, right? I hear legal and lawful, and it sounds the same to me. But as an assembly person who's corrected my status now, I understand that it is not the same thing. And the legalese and all that stuff that came after our Constitution, our Declaration of Independence, and our Bill of Rights, all those bills and proposals and codes and statutes, blah, 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 it means corporate America, corporate globalists, corporate lawyers and court systems, and it's their sandbox. And I want out of their sandbox. I don't want to be in their sandbox. There's a really good video. I'm going to drop the link for you guys. It was, I hope I saved it in my playlist. I shared it on Facebook. And it was a guy that got pulled over by the police, and he didn't give him his anything. He gave him this whole spiel about you'd never use the term sovereign citizen. The police try to say that to him. They try to lure him into saying that term. The police try to always lure me into being a disturbance when I'm getting discriminated against. The police and the sheriff in Humboldt County do not protect me. They did not protect my rights as a citizen, but now as a state nationalist, they will, because I've earned my rights back on land. I don't just have my rights on the maritime sea anymore. So you can better believe when I'm dealing with the sheriffs and the police here in Humboldt County in the future, it won't be with all that legalese stuff, because guess what? It got me nowhere. It got me arrested. They don't care about my federal civil rights here. The same corporation, government entity that goes all the way back to the British monarch and the seas and us needing protection on the waters. This is how we got tricked to being on maritime sea. Our only rights are there. If your birth certificate has been filed in any county, at that time is when you gave yourself, your mother was the accomplice. She gave you over to the corporate America as a U.S. citizen, but you are born free. And those God-given rights are protected in America by our Constitution, our Declaration of Independence, and the Bill of Rights is just a reiteration of those. So I'm learning. It's fluid. I've made some mistakes. I did a whole video about the laws and how they're supposed to protect you. But here's the other thing. As a business owner, I have to know those laws because, yes, that's right. Your grandson graduated from boot camp. That's such an honor. Thank him for serving from all of us, please. Your rights are just not protected in any way right now if you're just a U.S. citizen, because the corporate America is so shifting as well. Why not learn about the state assembly and figure out a way to correct your status and get your rights back on land, air, and water. That's what law stands for. I'm a slow learner, but I am learning these things. United States nationalist. I want to drop the best video. I should save this in the there it is. State Nationals United, it's called. I always get that wrong. So about a week and a half ago, there's a lady named Michelle Ford, and she is running these, let's see, was it the one that was a week ago? She's running these common law classes, you guys, and she's really good at teaching this one, the difference between a citizen and here it is right here. She's kind of going into this. Let me just play her. Is it rewinding? She's holding it for a while, I guess. She goes into it, it's on every passport. You can look and it says, you're not to detain. This person is free to pass. And it says U.S. citizen / state citizen. So I'm a state citizen now. I am no longer a U.S. citizen, bound by the corporation of America, cast out to sea, and only having rights on the water. So it feels pretty good. Although I haven't really got to, thank you. Yeah, do tell them thank you for us. I haven't got to really exercise the rights yet, but that's okay. I'm kind of laying low. I've not been feeling good the last couple weeks. My channel was shut down anyways. So I'm making this work for now, but I got to do something different. Let's see here. I just want to see what she's saying. She's talking about, how they did this shift, how they did this switch, with the citizenship. But I don't think is this the one that I learned about? No, this is a different one. So the one I really have been sharing a lot, I think it was on the 14th. Where is it? It was over a week. Yeah, here we go. October 14th. This one was crazy. I've shared this a couple times with you guys about that couple that They showed up at their house with guns because they didn't want to have the baby take the blood test there. And so, yeah, I'm going to drop this link really quick, but play this for just a second.
Since Kayla had complications, paramedics were called. The couple says paramedics declared the baby healthy and rushed everyone to County USC Medical Center. That's where the couple declined to let doctors draw the baby's blood.
We say, no, we prefer for our child to be seen by a private physician. We do not want your services. We deserve that right to deny.
The couple says that's when things took a hostile turn and doctors asked if Kayla had hepatitis. And a social worker and LAPD asked about domestic abuse in the home.
The officer was like, as a mother, she was like, don't you care about your daughter? Don't you want to answer these questions and get this over with?
Kayla opted to discharge early and go home with her family. That night, the couple says the social worker walked in with police.
I just want to make sure that you stay safe, man.
That's the voice of a concerned neighbor who filmed the LAPD detaining Kahari.
Between 10 and 15 officers came up in our home, pointing guns at me while I'm holding the baby, and over a health and wellness.
Shoot this statement. When there are concerns about the health and welfare of a minor, our medical staff have obligations to report such matters to appropriate social welfare authorities so they can investigate the safety of the home environment. The couple and their state senator dispute such concerns.
USC is in my district, and so I am expecting a call from them.
This is predatory. They are just going for people that they feel like they can be a victim, and they didn't know who they was dealing with.
I love her so much. Isn't she beautiful too? They didn't know who they was dealing with, and you need to know who you're dealing with, because this lady will go on to explain your children aren't even your own.
It's a lot.
I mean,
it's
LAPD
crazy.
commented on this matter, and we're told to expect a reply by the end of the week. The couple believes someone provided police with keys to enter their apartment. They've got questions and now plan legal action. In downtown LA, I'm Beverly White, NBC4 News.
I'm playing for just a minute more because she's going to tell you
Okay, so
how this is happening.
Right? You can see that these people had no rights.
Yeah, I know what that feels like.
The county decided that they were going to terrorize these people when they refused the heel prick, for crying out loud. I mean, my goodness gracious, what gives them the right to do that? Well, really, they don't have the right, but they stole the right when they did, the birth certificate program. So my guess is these people were citizens.
Right? She's going to explain it here. So
those of you that are married, when you went down to the county registrar's office, we just need to make sure everyone's muted, please. When you went down to the county registrar's office to fill out the marriage license application, that was your registration of your marriage with the county and the state, right? So the day you married each other with your vows, that was the lawful marriage. When you registered your license with the county, that was the legal marriage, okay? And the legal marriage is what governs you and the products of your marriage, including your children. So keep that in mind, because everything that you produce while you're married, whether it's children, businesses, you acquire property, all of it is subject to the rules and regs provided by the county.
yeah, so there you go. How do you like that? We don't even know that, right? I didn't know that, but I learned the hard way through the vid. Okay, we've all learned some lessons in the last year and a half, I hope. What I learned is we are not protected here. We are very vulnerable here. We have zero rights here. There hasn't been a grand jury in Humboldt County since 1956. It is our only way to hold these people accountable that have chosen to hide out in Zoom for 19 months. I cannot even listen to those fraudulent board of supervisors anymore. I'm sorry. I know I should be calling in and giving them, but I was calling in last year and I told them to vote and the state of emergency. It's all been said as far as I'm concerned. And I get it, but at this point, I'm sorry to tell you, when people are like, you call your representatives, call your this, call your that. I'm like, are you serious? You have no idea. These people don't care. These people don't care. They deserve prison. And that's what I'm working on. So I was sorry I missed Friday's rally. I didn't feel good. I was sick. And Tuesday, I was trying to remember if the city council thing was yesterday. And yes, it was, but I had company and I'm still sick. So I don't even know if I would have went, but I'm getting better. I don't always put all my oils on and take care of myself like I should. But I wanted to talk about some of those things. So there's something I really want to share. I'm going to drop this into Facebook real quick. Let me see if I can find this. I think I'm streaming on 2 channels, but I'm not sure. I don't know what's going on. There's a lot of problems with my YouTube. Let me see, but I do have a Stand Up 2 channel. Right now, I know I'm on Justin's channel, The Humble Truth Teller. But I can't do anything in it, so it's kind of dangerous. I think K Nation is my only mod, which is great. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, it says I'm live. Okay. Huh. Interesting. So I do have this channel. Okay. I wasn't sure. Well, good. But can I get in here? Let me see if I can get in this one. I don't know if I can get in here or not. It's this one there. Let's see. I have no subscribers. Okay. So I created this other channel and told everybody to follow me over there. And the problem was I couldn't get back to it because it was attached to that Gmail thing. And so, yeah, sorry, I'm a mess right now, but this is the channel. I can control this channel. So let me drop this link into Facebook. I did create another channel, but it's not working. So did Devil Dog get your affidavits rewrite for you? He's working on it. Let me check my email. I checked yesterday. I didn't see anything. So we're a lot of work here. We are a lot of work here, Travis. There's so much fraud. People have been telling me for decades, oh, it's so corrupt here. It's so corrupt here. It's so corrupt here. And I didn't really see it. I didn't really see it. I saw certain things, but I'm going to tell you something. In the last couple years, I have some really good friends who have had their kids taken from them by CPS or an ex-spouse or some kind of, baloney like that, based on an accusation, based on very little evidence or proof of anything. And that is frightening to me. That's why I've shared that video like 3 times now. And I'm really trying to encourage people to understand, get involved, learn about becoming a state nationalist, because as far as I can see it, it's the only way that we're going to have any, I'm going to have any protections at all. Yeah, he brings good stuff. Yeah. I liked hearing that he was beyond just being an assembly person. Like he's up there, right? He's up there in the chain. And you guys, I'm going to drop the link to this other channel that I'm on, and I want you to subscribe to it, because I'll use Humble Truth Tellers as long as I can, but I have no control over it. And if somebody comes in and causes me grief, that'll be it. But this is I'm streaming on this one right now, but I don't have any subscribers. I'm going to let them know in the Facebook group. I don't think he has a channel, does he? Host doesn't even have a name. I don't think Devil Dog has a channel. I have not seen him yesterday at all. Was he around yesterday? It's so funny how we're all keeping tabs on where these people are, because sometimes you don't see them, and there's some definite different problem. Everyone's having different problems. A lot of different health problems, like Deplorable Chicken Hen. Funny name, right? But they're usually in the chat a lot, and so we've been praying for her. We don't know what's going on with her. So yeah, I wanted to talk about the money thing, and I am going to share something that's pretty controversial. I know it's going to ruffle some feathers. But I don't care because I finally feel the release of being able to talk about cannabis. I know it's like so voodoo in the church. It's like, but my gosh, with all that what we've seen with big pharma right now at this point, can we get real? Can we please just get real and talk about the fact that we have an endocannabinoid system? I see you, babe. Travis is calling you three feathers. Yeah, I asked you. Didn't you hear me ask about the channel? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I am going to share that thing. I want to share something. I know it's going to be controversial because there's going to be swearing in it. Oh my gosh, can we handle the swearing, please? Can we handle the swearing, please? And I should have asked them to please subscribe to this channel. Let me edit that. So there was a prayer-a-thon last weekend. It's the third one. Streaming live now. Please subscribe. Please sub to new channel. Do not get to the old ones. Attached to the banned Gmail account. Thankfully, I set this account up with a different email, but I don't know. I thought they're going to catch up to me because it's my backup email for the banished one. So TMI, who cares? It's all so aggravating, isn't it? Let's see. Most people are quite stunned by the level of corruption in politics in general once awakened to it. Yes, unfortunately, a majority of them choose to stick their head back in the sand once they find out. Not me. No, not me. I'm ready to slay some giants. I am ready. But yes, you're right. Most people do stick their head back in the sand. Okay, so I know why I put the share on. Before I share what happened last weekend, I've shared this with a few people because I was so happy to hear it, even though there was cussing. And I know a lot of my friends have a really hard time with cussing. I'm so over that. I understand about the salt water and the sweet, and I get it. And I'm trying really hard. But you know what? You know better about grace. Okay. You know better about grace. And yes, let's lift each other up with good language, but let's also teach the truth and let's speak the truth in the church. Pedophiles don't belong in the church, and cannabis is medicine. So let's just please get real. Okay. I'm really tired of those two things with the church. I love the church. It's Jesus's bride. I go to church. I want to serve. People that know me know that about me, but I'm not falling in line and checking my brains at the door. You know why? Because we have a human endocannabinoid system that is receptive to the cannabis plant. It cures cancer. Okay. They're probably going to take my stream down. You can't say certain things. You can't talk about certain medicine, or you can't have doctors telling the truth about how to take care of your body and your health and wellness, because if they got that out, then Big Pharma wouldn't make their money. So I'm just going to drop this little link about this endocannabinoid. I'm not going to go into the whole thing, but let's just let you know it affects your nervous system and it affects your brain function. And the Big Pharma has lied to us about this for so long so they could sell you their pills. And I'm just really tired of it. I'm really tired of the persecution. I'm tired of the ignorance. You should know better by now. You know, there's a reason why people get addicted to marijuana. You know why? Because their body needs it. Your body needs it to function properly, and everybody is deficient. You don't need the THC. You do need the CBD. You need it for your nervous system, especially right now. Right now, everyone is anxious, stressed, depressed, having breakdowns. They're lashing out on their family. Their families are breaking up. You got a teenager that's suicidal. Are you going to stick with the stigma that the church puts out that this is a drug that's those who practice such things will not inherit the kingdom of God. Don't tell me I don't have a relationship with the Holy Spirit and I don't know my own walk. I know my own walk. And there was a guard about it for a long time because of the stigma and because of people's own other ignorance about it, feeling holier than thou because you don't smoke it, you don't take it, you don't need it. You don't know what your body needs. Maybe you're on a pill that you could get off of, big pharma, for everything they've done in the last year and a half, give me a break already. I can't even stomach it anymore. And neither can my friend who had to give someone a piece of his mind because they felt the need to come in and say some crap to him that was extremely rude. And I've heard it over and over and over. And so I want to give a little preference to some backdrop here. This new friend of mine that I'm learning a lot of things from. I shared his article. I wonder if I could find it. Oh yeah, I shared it on Facebook a couple days ago. So let me find the article. They did an article about him in Portland in 2016. He's a Marine veteran. He had PTSD, severely bad. He was also severely abused as a child by CPS and by abusers. And he supplies over 700 patients a year with a year's supply of cannabis and has helped children with seizures and people with cancer. Do they all make it? Of course not. You're going to come in at stage 4. You haven't had the CBD in your system all your life. And it's enough of the ignorance. It's enough of the ignorance. It's time to get a little learning on about plant medicine. And the church isn't always right about everything. And you know it, and I know it. The church is full of sinners. Okay. And I've been persecuted by people in the church over this plant. And, it's just really sad. So let me find this article. Maybe I sure post a lot. Here it is. Okay. I'm just going to go through this before I share his rant. And I hope he doesn't mind, but I loved the rant that he did because it was everything I've ever felt and feel and understand his passion. Let me drop this link. So yeah, don't you think 700 people getting a free supply of life-saving medicine, I think that somebody that's doing that deserves respect. And somebody come in his room and said some stuff that was absolutely, just persecution. So yeah, this article is all about him and how the VA, I think maybe now does the VA help with the, I don't know if they allow or provide. I feel like my brother-in-law he's helped in some way. Illinois is now a medical free state. And I feel like they provide him with some, but he's not a veteran. So his name is Anthony. We all call him Hawk. But I just want to tell a little bit of his story, okay? So in 2011, he was in the Middle East. He had no clue about the real world, he says. 19, dead-end job. He was in Afghanistan as a medic with the Marines. Okay, so he's always had that heart to serve and help people heal, obviously, right? As a lifelong Christian, he rejected his religion. He began to feel betrayed by people he'd always looked up to as he became convinced the war was nothing more than a product of capitalism. Yeah. He was a crazy rage monster. He says he was an a-hole. He didn't care what any people thought. He was in denial of his PTSD. He was attacked really heavily last weekend, you guys, but he's the one I was telling you about. Got the $22,000 PG&E bill. And okay, so a lot of you were there. You wish Kentucky was, I know you do. A lot of you were there for this, and I was there in real time for this. And I was, if you got virgin ears, get off, because you're not going to want to hear it. But I just can't hear this enough. I really loved this. And Two Feathers was so funny this morning when she came into Monty's room, because I don't even know if Craig caught it, but at the very end of this rant, it's a couple minutes, so you think it starts to wind down, but he says more, and he talks about his time serving as a veteran. And I just want to play the whole rant. And then at the end, Craig is so funny, because he says, I got a verse for that too. And then that's what Cheryl come in and said this morning. So here we go. This was after somebody emailed him and said some snarky something about, you call yourself a Christian, probably something like that. He didn't read the email, because we don't give attention to those negative things, but we got the gist of it. Somebody messaged him and let him know that he was a sinner. And this was his response.
Right. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you, Chris. Amen.
I want to respond to a couple of things that I've received through private message.
A couple of them, I guess.
And I want to make sure that I word this properly. Federal laws that are created to take things away from American citizens should be considered admonishment to God.
Amen.
And treason.
The Lord put plants on this earth to heal man and woman and children. So if you got a problem with me being a medical cannabis grower, get the fuck out of my chat. Get the fuck out. I'm not going to tolerate it.
Yeah, I'm sick of it too.
You know,
And I'm sick of
tired
it too.
People talking shit about it.
So am I.
You got a fucking problem with it? Come at me face to face. Don't you fucking dare sit there and talk crap behind my back. I'm not going to take it. You got a fucking problem with it? You come at me. You don't go at other people. Okay? I worked my butt off to try and save as many lives as I possibly can. I'm making my penance for all the things that I ever did wrong.
I'll be right back.
As a youth and everything else.
Toby!
Okay? I've been directed to do this, and that's the reason that I'm good at it. If you don't like it, don't fucking come to my channel. You want to sit there and stand upon federal law? Kiss my fucking ass. Get the fuck out. You don't fucking like what I'm saying? Get the fuck out.
I won't put up with it.
I'm sorry. I know this is a
Yeah,
process,
you.
but I'm
Be nice to me.
I'm at the point where I'm tired of the BS. Okay?
Yes, I
Don't
see.
step back. I did not start
Yep.
the fundraising for myself. Okay? Other people stepped up and did that.
I know,
And
honey.
told me, you're going to follow through with this because we want to help you. Okay?
Hi, I'm streaming
and
right now. So, okay,
was to
I'm trying to
testify
mute
to this.
myself too, and I
I
don't.
fought against it. Diamond Will can testify this.
Can you go
that
out
I
of the
fought
room,
against
please?
it.
I'm streaming right
Yes.
now. Go in the other
Testify to
room.
this, that I fought against this.
Go ahead.
You didn't
Okay.
want us to do it.
And I didn't want it.
Because you knew there would be fallout by assholes like this.
Exactly. Okay, so if you got a problem with it, get out. Get out. Because the Lord is working not only through me, but working through other people as well. And it is by his will that this is being done. Okay, I've seen the comments, I've seen the emails. Okay, so don't even act like you didn't say anything or anything else. Okay, I go to other people's channels and I support
I'm
them the best
streaming
that I
this.
can.
Who's that?
I was on Prepping 101 and
You
a
heard
girl
it. I
came
shared it
in.
with you.
She was about to lose her farm.
Didn't I?
I was the first person to drop $1,000 right there on the spot. And I told everybody exactly what I was doing. And that guy sitting directly below well, kitty corner from me, right over there, Doug. He matched me dollar per dollar. So to help save somebody's homestead. So don't you dare come at me, motherfucker. Don't you dare. I have no problem with hopping in a car and driving across the country to punch an idiot in his face. I don't care what type of work you did before or what kind of work you do now. But don't you dare. I served my country. I gave everything that I have. And let me tell you something. I've taken nothing from my country since the day I came home. Nothing.
I got scripture backup. Genesis 9:3. Every moving thing that liveth shall be meat for you. Even as the green herb have I given you all things. Amen.
Amen.
And
All right. So
there's more.
yeah,
There's more.
there's plenty more. So I thought you'd like that little treat of my friend telling everyone how he feels. That is Hawk's Mustard Seed. I dropped his channel right here. He's been doing prayer-a-thons every weekend. I know to a lot of people, they're probably like, oh, so blasphemous that he would swear that way. But you know what? Honestly, after what we've seen Big Pharma do for the last year and a half, shame on you if that's your problem with plants. I just can't take it anymore either. You know, I can't take any more of the ignorance. Wake up. I just can't. So, you know, Lisa, I got to get off now. I got Sarah's here. Sarah, come here. Want to say hi? I want to show off these little, I'm going to let Sarah sit down and say hi to you guys. You guys love Sarah, right? Say hi to Sarah.
Oh, look at that.
Sit there and let's see.
What a scapegoat.
Yeah,
What's
I want
up?
to show off these cool.
Good morning.
Jars. Did you see these? I sent these to her.
Yeah,
Can
they're
you see
pretty.
how pretty these are? You probably can't see, but they're gold. They're like gold flecks, you guys. And we also
The pink
got
ones were pretty.
pink. Look at these.
I love that. It's like blush pink.
Look at those.
I want my lips to be that pink.
Yeah, I got all kinds of supplies. You're gonna make some lip balm and lice stuff. What other concoctions have you been thinking about? Headache. Oh, people want stress relief. They want a headache, and stress relief.
So that won't
sleep.
be a savvy, but it'll be Scentsy. I mean, not the brand Scentsy, but you know, it'll
If
have
you guys
smells.
have any questions for Sarah?
Aromatherapy is wonderful for your emotions.
Oh, I had a good compliment last night from Dreamweaver. He thanked me. He said that headache stuff's amazing and it works.
Past tense. It's the bomb. That's what turned me on to essential oils was past tense for headaches.
Oh, look, you- relax. All right. Well, any questions for you or?
No. Hi, we are the people. I wish I knew everybody's names. I know a couple people's names.
We're going to get off and have fun now.
I brought all my children with me.
She brought all her children.
Almost all of them.
There's 4 out of 5, right? Is
Well,
that right?
there's
And
3
there's
out of
an
5
extra.
and an extra. 3 out of 5 and an extra.
Yeah. We're going to have fun today, you guys. Maybe we'll get back on later. We're having a little party for my, she's like a daughter to me, my friend Lexi. She's got to go back to Idaho tomorrow. So I told her, bring your kids up because they're all
We
her
want to go back
age.
to Idaho.
Yeah,
with
we
her.
want to go with her where it's free.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Freedom is
gosh.
priceless.
Yeah.
It really is.
You got your kids out of school now, huh? No one's going, huh? One
Nope.
kid?
Yeah,
Home
but he's
study.
on independent study. He goes
Yeah.
Monday, picks up a packet, turns it back in on Friday. It's part of his IEP.
Yep. So her kids aren't in school anymore, guys. She's not putting up with it. They're calling all the parents all the time. Your kid has a runny nose. Your kid is sick. Come get him. And then they stuck her kid outside.
I'm actually going to reach out to the California Disability Rights
Good.
place and see if I can get an advocate
Yeah.
or something. And I'm going to try to file a civil rights complaint and a state complaint through the California Department of Education.
Good.
So, I mean, hey, it may go somewhere, it may not, but that's what I plan to do.
Great.
Because I let them know my child will not be attending and being abused because that is child abuse. If I would have done that to my child, then CWS would have been knocking at my door,
Yep.
you know? And
Oh,
so,
yeah.
but it's okay if a school does that. I don't think so. I'm not going to take anybody's word for it. I have to see what happens when I complain about it. But Two Feathers is leaving. Bye, Cheryl.
Oh yeah, she's got things to do. She's very busy. She's just I'm just gonna show off. I'm really excited. We got a bunch of our supplies here, you guys, for our wellness kits. That's what I was just talking about. Wellness, health, and money. And you know, Hawk was someone who he got that $22,000 bill from PG&E, you guys, and then the next day somebody went into the office and put $10,000 cash on his bill. And that weekend, when his prayer-a-thon was going on, we all fundraised. He didn't want it. That's what he was talking about. He didn't ask for it. He didn't want it. But that $22,000 bill got paid off. And I started off telling
That's
him
a blessing.
Yeah, it was amazing. There was an $85,000 bill from another friend that got paid off. That's a lot through the Liberty Warrior Nation and just good-hearted people that are finding us. But look at this, Sarah. This is a cute little bottle. You guys, I just love this stuff. Little stuff. Look at the little stuff. Isn't it fun? What are we going to make it with this? I don't know, but this is my uncle liked the CBD salve, but he's a really big guy. And he asked me if there was a way we could make like a spray for him. So I got these little bottles. These are little spray pumps. And we could also, you can do room scents, you know, like room sprays.
Fabric
in your bathroom.
fresheners. You can do breath spray. I use the On Guard hand sanitizer as throat spray. I know that sounds crazy.
Yeah, but you also eat those things. And I got a bunch of these. I bought 2 packs.
And I'm still alive. I eat it and I'm here.
We're still alive, y'all.
Go figure.
Now I made a big mess on my kitchen table just to show you guys all this fun stuff. But yeah, if you guys need any medicines or anything, we don't have our store up, but we've just been sending it out, and it's free samples, you know. And so but
you can get a feel for what we're doing.
Yeah, and we will get the store up. Maybe we'll work on it a little bit today, but we are getting a lot of positive feedback. Everybody loves the CBD.
I'm very
salve.
thankful about Brenda with the morphine bomb. Oh, that warmed my heart.
I wonder if Polly got his. He never even. Polly, if you're watching and you got your morphine bomb, you better let me know.
Just a disclaimer, it is non-narcotic.
Tell them what's in there.
3 ingredients. It's
oregano.
No. It's
Oh.
frankincense,
Frankincense,
lemongrass, and marjoram.
Lemongrass.
3 ingredients.
Lemongrass.
No narcotics.
Is a pain reliever.
No brain foggy. Yes.
I didn't know that.
Oh, it's wonderful.
I didn't know lemongrass. See, I love
that is the morphine bomb. We'll call pain reliever because that's exactly what it does, and it's all natural, organic ingredients.
And so you made a roller baller. We made a roller baller for Paul because I knew he wasn't going to sit there and make the capsules. But for Brenda, who's got the cancer,
she's been putting them in the capsules and it's benefiting her. I also have a friend, a really good friend that I grew up with, and I sent him a bottle of turmeric, and I sent him the morphine balm and tincture so he can fill capsules as well.
Yeah.
I don't think that he's done that, which shame on him because
no, he's using my salve instead.
He's using the salve. He loves the salve.
He likes
and
the salve
he
too.
does like the morphine balm and the roller bottles. So
Nice.
it works whether you're internally taking it or rolling it on your skin.
Does it help pain that's because it seems like it's made to help internally, like internal pain more than like Deep Blue is.
I think that it helps all pain.
Mm-hmm.
I think that because the oils know where to go, they go through the blood-brain barrier.
Right.
And so they get right into your cells, into your bloodstream, and they know where to go.
Right on.
It's amazing. You know, God made it that way. The plants and the people, how we all work together.
Yep.
Food and medicine.
Yeah. I was listening to this guy. Travis sent me I should share that thing, but it was on my phone. He sent it on my phone, and it was a guy that it was so sad. He's an athlete. He's a bicyclist, and he took the 2 jabs. And after the second one, he had terrible, terrible reactions. And
I watched that yesterday.
Did you see that? And
I watched the whole
seeds? He said he's taken some.
I'm not sure, but he still has effects in his career. Maybe
can't
over.
Even
it's very
email or
sad.
read a book.
There was so many people that came forward yesterday. I watched the whole 3-hour and 15-minute.
He was on Dr. Campbell's interview, but did he testify in
They
Congress?
had him testifying yesterday, and there was no Congress there. It was a round table of physicians, researchers, and patients. And the heads of HHS, CDC, FDA, all were invited and not one of them showed up. Not any mainstream media showed up. We had Del Bigtree and the High Wire there. There may have been like one or two other cameras, but nobody showed up. And this roundtable event was put on by Senator Ron Johnson. And I don't know if anybody knows, but back in June, he did a press conference with a few injured patients. And this was an opportunity to get, they were all addressing, you know,
You watched it for 3 hours.
Yeah, I did.
And then you got depressed.
I did. It made me so
it's very depressing.
So sad.
It's so depressing. These poor kids. I mean,
the saddest thing is that people are dismissing these people.
Yeah.
They're dismissing them. Even the healthcare providers. There was an orthopedic surgeon.
Yeah.
There was a family nurse practitioner, and you know, nobody's listening. Nobody's caring. They're brushing it under the rug and
censoring us
and
when we try to share it. So
and it's horrible.
And that should be people's first indicator that something is wrong.
Something to watch if you want to get to know what's going on, especially with like the people that are. I know that there's a lot of lawsuits happening right now. And the High Wire every Thursday. They do a live show unedited. So they get their guests on and interview.
Is that Stu Peters?
No, this is Del Bigtree who did the
I think my friend Christina loves
He
Del
is
Bigtree.
wonderful. He brought on Dr. Robert Malone, who is the creator of the mRNA technology.
Oh, that's right.
Yes. And so
he's saying much more they'll take.
Also his investigative journalist dropped he quit going to school his
Let me
senior
drop the
year,
link if you guys want
going to be a medical doctor, and he is a wonderful researcher.
I asked if people wanted to call, like if you had questions for Sarah, but then I didn't. If you guys want to chat for a minute, Sarah's here. We can chat for a minute. We got
About
kids
anything
here,
and everything.
and they're pretty self-entertaining. But Faith comes in and
does her
she's
she rolls the
she
house.
owns the place.
Yeah.
She's like, you again. I go, you're at my house. You better be nice to me.
Right here on her hair is like it's like
She
a buzz
shaved
cut.
her head at the
She went in her bathroom, and the day that she was so sick, you know, the school made her leave.
Right.
And then
I
we
heard
bring
her
her here. She
sniffle
goes
once.
she goes right in the bathroom and took the mustache clippers and took off a chunk of her hair. So she's styling
I
now.
want to show. Can I show her Halloween picture?
Yeah.
I want to show her.
She's
She
my
was a
kitty.
kitty for Halloween, and she was so cute. Her little face. Is she 12 or 13?
She is going to be 12 in December.
Oh, she's 11.
Hey, you like that?
I
You
do
my
like
cover?
that.
I'll never be known as a woman who kept her mouth shut.
No, she will not be. Okay, where is she? She's in here, isn't she?
Nope, keep going. I'm like the
Okay.
third. Oop.
Ah, we blowed it up.
Because we touched it together.
We did. When we touch things together, you guys,
Double tap.
magic happens. No, we're having so much fun. I'm so excited. Oh, and I talked to that other that Mary Tyler Naturals, that order I did. They called me today because I don't know what, something with my address. What happened to you? It's like you're gone now. What'd you do, Sarah? Oh,
Nothing.
shoot. I got there and then I hit
Okay, just scroll down a
backspace.
little bit. It's like, oh, that's yours.
Oh,
That's your
we're in
page.
mine. Yeah. Well, where are you? Anyway, her daughter's so cute. She dressed like a
There you
kitty, and Sarah's twin sister dressed up like a kitty and matched her. I know it's very sensitive right now. I don't know what the deal is.
I love that.
And
Only because I worked with a doctor who scribbled.
oh
It
yeah,
took
a
a
wise
village to read
doctor
it.
once wrote. Let me share a screen and they can see all your posts too.
I post controversial stuff.
All
a lot
the
of it
time.
gets deleted.
Yeah, they hate us.
People stopped arguing with me on there
Hi, Tennessee Ridge Runner.
for the most
How are
part.
you? Good to see you. Okay.
I tell
are we
them just
sharing
get off my
screen?
page.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, let's see.
There was the thing.
Yeah, that was-
you listened to. There's that biker, huh, next to
Yep,
her.
they were all there.
Yeah,
talking.
you know what's sad? What was so sad to me about that is that these people are so nice and they're just really wanting to do the right thing. And you know, they're the ones that are getting taken advantage of the most because they're preying on their niceness. They're preying on their pliableness.
Okay, I'm looking for. Here
There
we go.
she is.
Yeah.
Next time, turn off the TV, huh?
I did for the last pictures.
Oh, good. Okay.
My
Look at her.
fruit
She's
shoot.
so cute. I love her.
That is, I love that one. And then she was twinsies with my twin
Yes.
sister. I'm a triplet, so
Yeah, she's a, you got a boy. There's a boy in the triplets.
let's get all of them up. There we go.
They're so cute. Oh, yeah, you did turn the TV off. Good. That was better.
Shoot.
That is my favorite, though.
Yeah, I love it too.
She looks so cute. She's only 11.
Yeah.
She's so tall.
Her
She's
dad's
as tall as her.
her dad is 6'4".
She's as tall as you, about, isn't
Yeah,
she?
all of my kids are bigger than me.
She wears the wedge shoes, with the.
Beauty is painful. Yeah.
Well, you guys, we're gonna probably get off. And what happened? Am I black screening now? What happened? Look at that. Where'd we go, Sarah? My computer did that once before. What happened? I don't know. Maybe it's just slow because I think I don't know, you guys. I'm trying to find you. I'm stressing, so it feels it. Click. Well,
We're froze.
we're froze. Nothing's working. So I guess this is goodbye.
Have a blessed day.
Yeah, we love you guys. We'll see you next time, huh? Oh my gosh.